you in a while.
I know. It's been a long few years here. But good to be back.
Solid. Is that it? Solid.
I wanted to defer, but I was curious. Andre came back with the team, right? When that trade went down a few years ago, did you ever foresee a reunion happening like this?
I hoped that it would happen. To be honest, like I've said before, Andre is one of my vets, man, and the time I was here, even though it was, Santa Cruz and then being up and down, it was just, you know what a guy like that is about, and it's just great to see him back, see him pay it forward. Who knows how much longer he has, but definitely great to see him here.
What do you think he's meant to the group so far?
He's huge. Obviously leadership role, as I said, vet presence, but even just trying to help guys mentally and off the court. Obviously, we know the success that he's had on the court, but even the recent success that he's had off the court with investments, whether it's in the NFT space, being an entrepreneur, and just trying to learn about when the ball stops bouncing, and it's definitely something that I've taken from him as well.
What was kind of the message that he preaches with those things?
Really, it's basketball. It's same concept as basketball, but just in a different space. So, it's just a matter of just trying to learn the lingo, invest yourself in it. Obviously, if you want to be good at something, you have to put in the time, the effort, and invest yourself. And we had a gathering not too long ago with his investment group, and there were people from all these different companies, these startups. Just trying to be able to be in the room with them and pick their brain is huge, because obviously being in this area, that's all year round. And we're lucky to be in this area and have the opportunity to meet all these great investors, these entrepreneurs, startups, and things like that.
How different does it feel this season, just playing with the depth that you guys have compared to last season?
It's huge. Obviously have a lot of space, a lot of shooting, a lot of versatility. It's definitely going to be a lot different this year than last year. And just excited to get things going. Obviously at the preseason, the first game, but now it's like, it's starting. So these guys going out there, playing together, being aggressive, staying aggressive, and having fun is the most important.
What do you think it says that these new guys like Belly and like Otto Porter, but also just the new rotation has been able to gel so quickly?
Yeah, that's guys that are vets that understand their role, high IQ guys that just know how to play the game and have been sacrificing their whole career and wherever they've played before, and knowing that in order to be a really good team, you have to sacrifice for the greater good. So understanding what your role is, but not being afraid to be aggressive and do what's best for the team.
Because last season, your season was cut a little bit short last year because of COVID, and you had a pretty bad bout with it. What was your off season like to kind of get back to where last night you could just come in and contribute like that?
I kind of say I really didn't have an off season. My battle with COVID coming back, it was really ramping up from there, and then once the season ended, I probably took a week off of not touching the basketball, and just really went hard in the weight room, just conditioning, trying to make sure I got my conditioning back. It took me probably 2.5 months to really start to feel like myself. It took me like close to 2.5 months, close to 3 months to actually feel like myself again. So with that, it was kind of just finding a fine balance of how hard do I go on the court versus lifting, conditioning, things of that nature.
Yeah, I was curious, to your point earlier about Andre, he's been still going at it, but whenever he decides to lace it up, what do you think is in store for him post-retirement?
Whatever he wants.
Yeah.
If you look around the league, he's one of the best human beings, and no one has anything bad to say about him. If he wants to be a stand-up comedian, I'm pretty sure he could do that too. So, really, anything he wants. He's, living legend, showing that anything that you put your mind to, if you stay down, treat everyone the same, you'll get what you deserve on the other side.
what did you know about Bielitsa before this season, and what surprised you about him so far?
I mean, played against him the last couple years. Obviously, shooting is what people look at him with his main strength, but I know he's a playmaker. One of my friends that played overseas said that he played against him years ago before he came over to the States, and he played point guard overseas. So obviously, growing up, I feel like most European players, foreign players, have played point at some point in their career, know how to handle the ball, play make. And it's just situational based. So for him, being here, knowing how we play, pace and space, being able to attack, drive, closeouts, shoot, 0.5 basketball, he fits in extremely well, and definitely happy to have him.
So just to be clear, your friend said that Bielitsa played point, or your friend was point? Okay. So Bielitsa played point.
Played point.
Gotcha.
Back when they played against each other.
Gotcha.
5-6 years ago.
Okay, cool.
I don't know the exact date.
You're supposed to remember these things.
I know, right? Struggling.
Do you have any birthday plans? Aside from, a game.
Yeah, well, hopefully get a win. That would be nice. I think this is the first time I got a game on my birthday, so it'll be dope.
First time ever? In the NBA?
Well, yeah. I mean, even ever, too, because you got to think in college, we don't start mid-November. But it's dope because today's my wife's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're a day apart.
1, 2 fun.
I know, right? Get it out the way.
What are you doing for her birthday?
She's gonna enjoy the birthday. She has a little spa stuff, all that. I'm going to a J. Cole concert later. Yeah.
Happy for the two of you.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my wife, and happy birthday to me tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys got it.